Okay, so uh, mm. Oh,
The Seahawks, who opened their new state-of-the-art facility, Westfield, in 2002, will play host for our upcoming game between New England and Seattle. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
It's a snowy evening here for this game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here. Thanks for tuning in. Chris, looks like the weather will be an issue.
And I look to see this favor the offense slightly. It'll be harder on those pass rushers to get off the line of scrimmage. That should buy a little bit more time for the quarterback to block.
Drill at the 36-yard line. And now the offense will take the field for the first time in the game. They'll take over at the 36-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
oh,
Gives it off. And they get him at the 38. Jones comes away with about 2 yards on the draw play. From their own 38-yard line. 3 wide receivers. Drops back. Dumps it out left. With the catch. He makes a move, and he's brought down.
oh,
A nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good game.
oh. Hold on. Oh,
Guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
He throws right. He's dropped at the 37. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
The Seahawks motion to the left side. Hasselback will look to pass. Scans the field. Hasselback might have been shaken up a bit on the play.
we wind that thing right quick.
First down now, and 10 to go. He's scrambling. Short pass. There for the catch. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
And he's out at the 21. That's a big game for the quarterback.
Who says quarterbacks aren't athletes? He looked pretty good on that play. Nice job. Found the holes, got upfield, got down without getting injured. Good play.
They come out from the middle. He drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. He's dropped after 13. And he wants to be coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Setting up play action. Pass is right. And he hasn't missed a pass yet. A good play to the tight end that time.
The tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on the left side, they throw it to the right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
On play action. On the run, he throws it. Now we'll take a minute to look a little more closely at that play. He's running out of time. Sacked. Without him.
Hey.
There's a play fake. Short pass to his left. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown.
And that's classic Matt Hasselbeck right there, because when you play against him, he makes you defend the entire field. Doesn't matter where he's looking. You know, the whole thing about reading the quarterback's eyes, forget about that with Matt Hasselbeck. He will not lead you to where he wants to throw the ball.
Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Drilled at the 21. Being down a touchdown before you even walk onto the field is never the best position to be in on offense.
Big drive now for the offense. The last thing in the world you can afford to have happen now is a 3 and out. You've already given up a touchdown, a 3 and out here, and you're in trouble.
Drops back to pass. It's completed. He's tackled around the 44-yard line. They picked up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
We played a quarter. The score is 7-0. Here's a look at the coaching matchup for this one. Here's the first coach. He drops back. Throws it out. Brings this one in. Couldn't make the last guy miss. Russell looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. First down and 10 to go now, following the big game through the air. Drops back. Looks for a man open. He gets in for 6.
And this is what Tom Brady can do to you. He has surgical precision passing the ball. He comes up with huge plays in pressure situations. After that record-setting 50 touchdown passes back in 2007, I don't doubt anything this guy can do.
Kicks it off. Taken from the 10. He's tackled at the 35. And they take the field with one thing on their mind, another scoring drive. They'll take over at the 35. They line up in a one-back set. Hand off to the right. Down the sideline. To the 20. To the 10. And he scores at the line. Jones has an open space to work with and is able to put points on the board. And they line up for the extra point. Kick is up. And the point after is good. Seattle is on the score. And here's the kick. Hobbs from the 2. They get him at the 29-yard line. On their last drive, they had success with their passing game. We'll see if they go back to the aerial attack as the offense heads onto the field. The Seahawks line up with a nickelback. Nice play fake. Is there for the catch. Brought down at the 33. It's a pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Now, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
The halfback with the carry. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. So that makes it 3rd down.
Yes.
Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. And they use motion. Drops back. He throws it. Interception. Tackle at the 41-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Seattle sets up in the eye. Hasselbeck takes the give. Throws it short. Pass is complete. He's tackled at the 31. They hurry to the line. Seattle lines up with 3 receivers. Nice play fake. Looks down the field. And he can't hang on to it. Man in motion. There's a play fake. Moves to his right. Sacked on the play.
Come
Looks like
on.
they're going to go no harm. Hasselbeck steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll come out in an eye.
Come on.
On play action. Hasselbeck will be sacked. New England
Using.
Hasselbeck comes up to the line.
Oh, yo.
Receivers split out wide.
No. No way, man.
Fakes the rush. Looking for an open man. They get to him. And now let's take another look at that team using EA Sports.
He's in my way, man. He don't let me throw.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long.
He don't let me throw. Come on, man.
Drops back. Still moving. He's going for it all. He's brought down around 15-yard line. How about that pass play?
I love seeing those little touch passes like that. I mean, that is just a thing of beauty. It takes so much work to get that kind of timing down between a quarterback and receiver.
Goes for the end zone. And this one might be on the defender. Here's the ball. The defender got his hands on the receiver in the end zone. That's a huge break for the offense.
And there really is no corresponding penalty to the offensive side. Because when you have pass interference or a foul in the end zone, they take that ball and put it on the 1-yard line. It absolutely is a devastating penalty.
Gets away. Makes the grab.
What?
He's going to be tackled for a loss.
Oh.
The completion.
Okay. That should work.
What a catch! Touchdown! And so
Thank you.
This quarterback has a tremendous understanding of what this defense is trying to do to him. He's simply moving defenders around with his eyes and finding the open guy. He is really playing beautiful football right now.
It's good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Hobbs fields it at the 2. Drill at the 24-yard line. Quarterback threw a pick on the last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Maroney lines up as the single back.
Oh, no. Ratchet.
He's under a heavy rush. The quarterback is dropped. And they're able to get to him on that.
Great job there. The quarterback, the
File.
bull rush, and just manhandle this offensive line. They've got to be more stout. They've got to be able to hold up in protection.
Fires it out. Moss had it and dropped it. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. Fought alone in the backfield. New England sends a man in motion. Nice play fake. The pass is away. Huge hit. And we come to halftime here. Score is 21-7.
Thanks. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of the first half.
Kicks it off. Hobbs from the 1. Drill at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Brady will hand it off. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Man in motion. He drops back to pass. It's a loose ball. They get the turnover. To the 10. Touchdown. And he scoops it up and scores.
Do you know how hard it is to scoop up all those loose fumbles on the line, maintain possession, and get it in the end zone? What a great athletic play.
Here's the point after. Up and good. Seattle will kick it deep. Welker and Hobbs look ready to return this. He gets his leg into this one. They get him at the 31. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with the pass. Drew Falk gets the interception. To the 10. They score once again. These guys just can't be stopped. What a huge turn of events.
That was a tremendous interception. When he got the ball in his hand, he looked like he knew what to do with it. What a run.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Point after is good. Seattle up big. Here's the kick. Hit and drop at the 22. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. The defense is in the 3-2-6 defense. He looks to throw on first down. Brought down at the 30. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good game.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
From the gun. Back to pass. Gets the pass away.
Oh!
Knocked down. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
The Seahawks bring in their dime package. He's looking to throw. Goes through his read. And they get him at the 41-yard line.
Tom Brady is a guy who just has everything you look for at the quarterback position. He's smart. He has all the intangibles. He can make all the throws. Obviously, he's a winner. No doubt about it. This guy's a future Hall of Famer.
Looking to throw. Passes to his left. Tackled at the 46-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
On the other end, too, that's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
New England lines up in a shotgun set.
Cebu.
Scans the field. And he caught it. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. Maroney will pick up a first down on the play with the 6-yard reception.
Heads up play that time by the quarterback. He saw the receiver get open quickly, got him the football and the first down.
They hand it off. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. 4-yard gain for the back.
See it.
They line up at the 44. So, at the end of 3, score is 35-7. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Drops back.
Ain't nothing wrong.
He's reversing direction. And a great pass for the quarterback to convert for the throw.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Brady dropping back. Rockets it out. Tip pass. The quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Comes down with it. Brought down at the 11. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Looks to pass. Passes to the end zone. Watson was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. On the 11 now. Ace backfield this time. Brady drops back. Not much time to throw. He jumps, makes the catch, touchdown. Pretty good pass for the quarterback on that touchdown toss.
And Tom, that was just perfectly executed there. He got back, he set his speed, he let it go. The timing was impeccable.
Up and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And now we will see the onside kick. Here's the onside try. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. The way things have gone for them today, you almost knew they wouldn't come away with the onside recovery.
It's been a rough game for them for sure. At this point, you got to think they're probably just going to be glad this one's over.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. To the 10. They've had no problem finding the end zone today, and they'll add another score. Another score, but it wouldn't be.
You got to love this guy. I had a chance to talk to him in the offseason, and the one thing that he said that drives him nuts about any running back are guys that run out of bounds. He wants to lower his head, create contact, and crush anybody in his path.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. Seattle on football. The kick is away. They get him at the 27-yard line. Their passing game led to a touchdown on their last drive, and you've got to think they won't deviate from what's been working. He's looking to throw. Looks for a man open. And he makes the tall grab. And they get him at the 45. The defense just didn't match up well in that one.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
They'll throw on first down. Throws a bullet. Can't hang on. Watson was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. Out of the gun. Back to throw. Dumps it out left. Tackle around the 49-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle the quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of the game, and you can see he's getting comfortable.
Drops back. Throws right. What a brutal hit. The defense was coming with the heat on that one.
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
He looks to throw on first down. Brought down at about the 23-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Brady drops back on first down. Interception, and that will seal their fate. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about quarterbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Ow.
He drops back to pass. Passes it. There for the reception. He's brought down
30 seconds remaining.
He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
He's looking to throw. Throws the bullet to the left. He's pushed out at the 31.
Whoa! Almost catch out of bounds.
Drops back on first down. Makes the catch. Passes left hip, puts it over on receiving yards.
One of the things I like about this receiver is that he understands how to read coverages. More often than not, a wide receiver has to understand reading coverages at least as well as the quarterback. Otherwise, the quarterback will see one thing and the receiver another.
The Seahawks will take their final timeout. So they're ready for the extra point. The kick is up. And good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Hit and drop at the 16. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. And they're going to take one last shot at the end zone here. Brady dropping back. Brings it in. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Another fine pass and catch on that one.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.340. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.